Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Corporate Gamer Broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, and tonight we are playing GreedFall. So I hope that you guys are having a wonderful evening, a wonderful weekend. Let's see. And it would be nice if I show my face. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to do one more thing. Yeah, there we go. Or else my stream will freeze. There we go. Okay. Well, since the last time I streamed, I got one follower. Sun Spark Star. So thank you for the follow. That was about a week ago. So I thank you for that. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to play. I am on call for work, which means I can get called at any time. So here's to try and see if I can stream while on call. The last time I did this, I believe I think I had to cut the stream short the last time I was on call. So let's hope that this is not going to be the same case. Oh, I forgot to do one last thing. This one happens when you don't stream for over a week. I'm going to get something better, something closer. But, alright, so what am I doing here? Is this actually down? Yeah. So, side quest wise, I have this. Main quest wise, I have this. So let's go for the footsteps of Saint Matthias. And we have to go here. Alright, so let's get the hell out of here. I know the last time I felt like I didn't want to do any more side quests, but that's what happens when you take a break for a little bit. You don't mind getting back into the game. Oh, this is the thing I didn't know how to do. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Alright. Let's see if we have better luck. If I don't have luck like in 15-20 minutes and I'm still lost, then we will do what we need to do. And we will continue the main story. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Eventful week, that's for sure. For those Alright, so technically I have to go. I can't climb that wall over there. We did that last time. However, it seems that there's a thing over here that I can do. Come on. Alright, it's dead. Also, let's see if we drop any frames. I always seem to drop about like 100 frames per stream, and I don't know why. My internet is pretty good, but I don't know. Alright. I never really went exploring in these things. That's why I'm probably not going to get the side quests. What is this? I have to go that way. That's for sure. But what is this? Am I allowed to actually use this? No. That is interesting. This probably opens somehow. But I do not know how. Oh, there's somebody here. He's dead, Jim. I have a feeling that maybe I might have gone here already. It's impossible to climb, but yet I came from there. Shitballs. So I have to go all the way back up. Wow. Well, that's a nice playback. Or payback, as I would say. I should say. Let me know if my audio volumes are good or if my voice comes in really loud or crackling, because what the fuck is this? Okay, I have to go up here.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Oh, come on.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. Be careful, your armor is falling apart.
You're dead, Jim. Good. Good. I can loot. Not that I'm going to do anything, but... Is there anything here? Nope. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Oh. Okay, I don't want to redo that all over again, so let's save. Obviously, if I descend, I cannot come back up. So... Okay, so technically it's telling me I have to go that way. But... let's search and see if there's anything around here. This game does not really reward you in trying to, you know... It doesn't really reward you in terms of, like, trying... Oh. Look at that. It did reward me for once. What's here? This is just to go back. Okay. And this is where I was supposed to go. This is the rock, and the site is over there. Yeah, boy. I don't know if you have the complete vigor, if you can actually jump all the way up. I don't think so. I do not think so. Alright, let's see here.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Okay, something's gonna happen around here. I sense it. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
You can do it. Oh, that's that. Hey, I leveled up. Yay. One skill and what attribute? Alright, so one skill. Where do I put it? Good question. What is this? Anointed weapons? have 1 point. Where do I put it? That's where it came from. So I'm liking the soundtrack and this part. Very creepy. Like something's gonna come and bite my ass. But I do not know where I'm supposed to. I guess I have to go here. Obsidian, worn tricorn, and yeah, I don't need any of that. Is there any way to get through here? No, invisible wall. Well then. Oh, that was random. Okay. So I don't know. I came in from here. So what the hell am I supposed to search area? Okay, sure. I'm definitely missing something. And the thing is, it's the time of day where you don't necessarily see everything, because a strand of grass could look exactly like a thing that where you're looking for. So, oh. No, that was a loot. That wasn't anything in terms of the story. There has to be something around here. Fuck. Oh boy. No, this is the end of it. So I went back to the beginning. I literally went back to the beginning. Fuck. Okay, so this is one end. So I have to go in the section here, and it tells me I have to search the area. Here there's an invisible wall that apparently cannot go.
I've never been that far into this one, but if I was to live here, I would look for a drier place.
Yeah, because it's not good for arthritis. So here there must be a camp, like right there, somewhere. Yeah. Hey, nice, 3 of 3. Can I do anything here? More armor damage or more physical damage? Let's go for physical damage. And I have no more ore. Well then. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Or am I? That was the camp. And I was going this way. There we go. Oh boy. Boss fight. Boss fight.
May the enlightened help us.
Once I get his armor out. There we go.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
We'll make it.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your armor is falling apart. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Armor is broken, Sagat.
Fuck.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Nice, he's dead. He's dead. Nice. And all he had was gold coins on him. That's fantastic. Alright, so I'm searching for San Mateus. I think the last time I was just too tired. I couldn't figure out.
A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
Thank you. That was, hello to whoever is joining. Hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday night. Thank you for spending your time here on this channel.
This is incredible. People lived here, and amongst them Saint Mateus perhaps. We have to go through this place.
May the enlightenment protect me in this battle.
Alright, well, I have to rely on my... Can I go here? No, but I can definitely go on the other side, so that means I have to... I don't like the fact that he forced you to go where do you want you to go. Is there anything here? No. No. So we have no choice.
May the enlightenment protect me in this battle.
Dead, Jim.
I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't do that? Oh, sneak level 2. Okay, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to loot. I want to loot. Oh, fuck off. Oh, I finally got it. Thank you. And you need a fucking skill to go between rocks, apparently. Right. Alright, well. Wait, is this where I came from? No. I'm lost. I should probably look at my map a little bit more, but... Alright, so there's two ways of... There's this one, which can I come back up after? Because I'm always skeptical. And I'm assuming this is going to lead me back out. But it does lead you go to the other side. Yeah, but the other side doesn't lead.
These
Okay.
murals are magnificent. If Saint Mateus did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them.
Sure. Sure thing. Well, these are not active anymore. So no puzzle needed. Alright, so the first thing is this.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native.
I don't know what the mic is picking up. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, hope that it sounds okay.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen.
3.
I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols. They are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
Donegada this bit. So I did 3. That's 4 and 5. Where's it? Oh, I forgot that one, apparently.
Looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived.
So basically this cavern is is like the Abrahamic religions. They come to realize that the origins are from the same place. Alright.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dat, enon mil frictimen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people. Enon Mil Frichtamen.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Ptolemy, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Ptolemy.
I understand you must be concerned. Great revelations are often followed by a trail of blood. But if what we found was revealed, my people could live in peace with the priests at last.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Oh boy, this is not gonna go well at all. Yeah, this is how it came in. I found a camp near here, didn't I? There we go. Hopefully, for once I'm actually utilizing the travel thing properly. Alright. before we do anything, we will save.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
Report your discoveries.
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
Well, I did save, right?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet. I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil. How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
The enlightened will favor.
Think you can face a woman of faith? I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
Fortunately, we have some leverage over this, dear Cornelia. And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Alright, let's see if there's any bullets. Probably not. Well, kind of useless, really. But that's fine. No, that's it. Okay, so let's go to the campsite. Well, I remember to get there, that's a different story. Let's see. What will the Cardinal do? Hopefully it works in our favor. Alright, so let's... Oh. Meet with sister. Hello? Let's go. It is time. It's time. It's always fucked up. I always fuck it up. And we shall go up. The convenience of having a residence right beside the palace. Unfortunately, the palace looks the same no matter where you go. The advantage is that my home looks the same no matter where I go.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaik. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time.
Talk about frescoes.
We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Let's see if we can go with charisma.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
Appeal to her faith.
Your Eminence, it seems to me that we are focused on the wrong aspect of the problem. Politics. But our discoveries are above all a matter of faith. Of faith in light and in truth. Thélème says to follow the path of Saint Matthias. Does she not have to follow it to the end?
You are not wrong. Who are we to question the Founder's choices?
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess. Does anyone wish to add anything?
Mention the revelations of Saint Lucius, and mention the weight of such a secret. Fuck, which one do I go? Can I save? I can't save. Let's go with the first one.
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Nice. Alright. Find Constantine in his escort camp. Alright.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine...
Alright. Alright. So... side quests, there's only these. Which I've done a really shitty job of. This one, I've done okay. Mene Phaleg. I mean, am I going to do this? Maybe at the end I'll figure it out how to do it. But for now, let's go searching for Constantine. Alright. That tree is actually really beautiful. No, that's not a place of punishment. Really? Where's my, Oh, it's here. I'm stupid. Dumbass I am. No, this way. Where's my place? Excuse me. Excuse me, people. Peoples of the internet. What? What am I missing here? Ooh, there's a... Can I use any of this workbench? Alright. Where the fuck is my place? So I'm there. It's apparently here. But I remember running to here to go up there. So it's not here. And I remember running past this. So it must be here. No, it's not, because I remember passing right by this. Well, worst case scenario, I can walk to the next global thing. Anyways, who cares? Let's just go to where I'm supposed to go. On the road again. I'm running at night on the road again. These things are completely useless. I don't know what the specific reason why you would need that other than the beginning of the game where you don't have any travel points. But even then, you still have the globes. It's a little bit more of a trek, but it doesn't cost you money, so I don't know. It's weird. Oh yeah, here. Here we go. I like the fact that they did that. They kind of unified the natives and the... Alright, so I have to kill these motherfuckers. But I do like the fact that that was really cool the way they did that.
Maybe a protect me in this battle.
So I have to go here. So I have to go the other way. Technically speaking. Is there anything here? There's another travel point. I already came here actually, because I discovered this, so I must have come here. I did not discover this though, so I'm assuming there's skill altars a little bit all over the place. But I would definitely went here. I don't know if I must have gone here. Must have. All right, so let's go the other way. Fun times. In what shape will my cousin be in? Alright, let's crash some butters.
Maybe in like you protect me in this battle.
Where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going that way.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope that Onegad and your cousin survive the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
Alright, so let's go through the point of interests. So there is 3, 4, 5.
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts?
Sexy beasts.
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
I love how there's no bodies. There's one dead body there. There's another dead body there. And there's another one in here. So, yeah, something happened. Yeah, each cabin has a dead person. Alright, so I have to go... Okay, so there's nothing else here. I'm actually curious to know... I don't know, I have to go up. Alright.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
No, there's nothing here.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. A crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are among them. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Alright, let's continue. So this is a door. You can't go in, right? Just putting that out there. Okay. There's nothing here. Okay. How much space do I have? I got a bit of space. A little bit of tweaking.
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way.
Oh, that's not good. So let me save, because...
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
Usually fire will do that to you. Just putting that out there. I guess science wasn't a strong suit.
These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
That Frictamin dude. I bet you anything it's that Frictamin dude.
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Maybe it must be protection in this battle.
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Okay, is there anything here? Well, that's a weird invisible wall. Okay, I don't know why there was an invisible wall there for a second, but... Oh,
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else?
that was a completely waste of time. Welcome to everyone that's watching this stream. Thank you for passing by. Spend your Sunday with me. Saturday night with me. Sunday if you're...
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here.
Hey, Avante. Yeah, it's Sunday somewhere. Well, to be honest, there's a couple of people that watch me from UK and from Australia, so usually it is Sunday. However, technically speaking, where I reside, it is not Sunday. How you doing, Avante?
There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
They came from your ass.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Alright. This game is fun, but it has some rough edges, I have to admit. Like that whole comment about the trees being calcinated. Well, yeah, they look burnt. Maybe that's because there's fire on them.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
Are you planning to stream again, or that's a done thing, you're never doing it again? Until further notice. Professor Seraphidin's work notes. The natives had told us about a giant creature who reigned over the heights, and the statue we have found could be a depiction of it. It is a large winged beast. It seems agile and capable of flying, but its body seems fragile and unprotected. Of course, it is only a depiction. And we will have to see one ourselves to confirm these observations. Yeah, we're starting to finally open here, but I'm skeptical. Especially now in the States where it was pretty bad where you guys were, and where New York City was a hub, and now with all the protests, even though if you're wearing masks, I mean, it's bound to happen that there's a second wave.
Path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasach.
Maybe they didn't want you to find him. Did you ever think of that, brother? And there's music as if there's going to be an attack somewhere, so that doesn't bode well.
Maybe enlightened protection in this battle.
the hell? We're in a rodeo here.
May your shadow engulf our enemies.
That's it, you're done. She kicked your ass. You know what? I've had like only had a chance to have a few people, a few companions on my quests, and this is the best. They're the best ones. A guy that a Christian kind of priest, and a native donegad, which is like a, I guess, priest too, I guess.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here?
Well, God said, "What the Jesus is going on here?"
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
Your face makes no sense. The story is a little bit. It's very good.
I
But
recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up.
thank you.
Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That's true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Gonna get you one way, maybe next week. Let's look at the map. Is there anything close by? I can't continue. Well, that sucks balls. And here is investigate the Alliance outpost. So I have to go all the way here. That sucks. That really sucks though. So I have to go behind. Alright, so I can't go. So is there anything here that I can do? No, there's absolutely nothing. Okay. Unfortunately, modes of transportation in this game don't exist. I'm pretty sure that horses existed at this point. But if I needed to compare this game, and I've said this before, I don't know if you heard me on the stream or not, but if I had to compare this game to another game, the closest thing in terms of the combat, the way the combat is done, the way the, you know, how the graphics can be iffy sometimes, the combat mechanics, it's like the first Assassin's Creed.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
Bandetara Grimeterendam. Rostuissa Richnes Kiri.
Alright, is there anything here? This game rarely rewards you for like taking a different way or taking another route. Ooh. I found my camp. Doop 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 doop. All right. I wish they would have had a subway back then. Well, thank you for passing by tonight, Avante. It's been a while. Been watching your tweets. I saw you liked something that I shared with Psych yesterday with Jackie Chan. I love that channel. They admittedly do not have a lot of... I can just walk? Okay.
I've heard stories of your exploits. Thank you for all you've done. It's unusual for us to be offered aid by a Renaigse. It seems my Tiern was right. You are on Almenawi. How can I help?
Speak of Katasak and Constantine's disappearance.
Katasak has disappeared. Would you have any idea as to where he went?
What? But my Tiern followed you to help you. How would I know where to find him?
I don't know exactly what happened, but he took my cousin to a particular place. A place to perform a ritual. Their escort was attacked, decimated by beasts and by magic. And my cousin and Katasak have disappeared.
And you believe that the Tiern has taken your cousin and killed his soldiers? Your heart must beat in shadow to believe that the man who offered you his hand only did so in order to better betray you.
Wait. This is not what my friend wanted you to hear. Perhaps they were wounded. And your master wanted to take Constantine to a safe haven to heal him. We must find them at all costs. Wherever they are, they most certainly need help.
Forgive me, Doneged. Your words are true. I spoke without thinking. But I do not know how I can help you.
There may be a way. I found these vials of potion on the battlefield. Do they belong to your master?
They could very well, but let me see them closely. No, they are not his. This potion does not seem like any of those my master prepares. I do not know this smell. The plants used to make it do not come from here. Another Doneged must be implicated, but none that I know would attack Katasach. May the trees protect us. Who would attack the water that heals? The earth that feels? They must be in grave danger.
Yes. I sincerely hope that we will find them. That they are alive and well. I must go. I need to continue my investigations.
When you have discovered anything, let me know.
I have to go.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh, I was right in... That's rare. Usually I'm not in front of the door. Okay. You can do it. There's a lot of art traveling in this game. Alright, running. Okay, let's save. No, well, it works the same way, but...
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Hey, I made it to level 29. Sweet Jesus. Alright. 1 skill point and 1 talent point. I'll keep this one for later on. Charisma. Do. Further increases the number of ingredients obtained. So far, charisma has helped me. So I'm gonna go charisma this time. Alright, let's save. No, there's a campsite here. So I definitely never came here. Nice, 5 out of 5. Sweet. Another bird bites the dust. Do. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Okay, there's nothing here, so I have to go all around. Alright. Oh, it looks like there's also,
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
ask about the disappearance of Constantine.
I'm looking for Constantine d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rat hole?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the clifftop?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me? I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one, at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I'd posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Well, that tone changed fast.
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin's life hung in the balance. This one. Anything else?
Yeah. Definitely, I gotta
I need
answer
to be
it
going.
back.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe
I
journey,
gotta
Your
ask that
Excellency.
after the fact. Contract. Kill a group of bandits. Travelers beware. Bandits have been spotted roaming around the water source to the west. Their camp is certainly in the vicinity, so we advise you to steer clear of this region, unless you are heavily armed. Whoever can neutralize this threat shall be rewarded. Contract. Missing scout. One of our scouts did not return from a surveillance mission in the forest north of the region. He was attempting to locate a rebel native camp. The scout comes from a good family. They offer a reward for any information that can help them find him. Alright. Well, let's do this then. Alright, so I gotta go see the nurse. Which apparently is up there.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
Acquire the antidote and bring it to the surviving soldier, a sovereign portion. Okay. So I take it that I can't. No, that's not good. Where do I craft anything? Alright. So there was a crafting table at the bottom, I think. Yeah. Alright.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. There. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
So I have to wait 24 hours. For fuck's sake. Is there a fucking... There's a camp, but why do I want to go... By the time I get there... Alright, I guess... Alright, let's go. That's why they put a camp so freaking close. Oh, there's... Yeah, it's fine. By the time I get there, it'll be dead. Alright. We're gonna get forward in the storyline, finally. All this time trying to find Constantine. Is anybody gonna stop me this time? It's amazing that you know exactly when he's going to recover. Too bad real medicine is not like that.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantine Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals that seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, They're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
All right. Apparently the captain never leaves his post.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Alright, so where do I have to go now? I have to go all the way there? Well, actually, that's fucking awesome. I can actually travel just there. Toasty! Exciting times here at the Old Timer. It's an escort mission that went Ari. I have a feeling it's gonna get at one point. There's something. The story is too. There's something that has to be happening. Oh, I have to go all around.
Protect me in this battle.
Well, what did I get? The Monster's Nightmare. Kill 600 monsters. Yay, achievements. Alright, even though I'm not an achievement person. I should probably save. That'd be a good thing. Saving is a good thing. Saving is caring. Oh, this is the camp that's in the fog. Okay, yeah, I remember this camp. Let's disturb them.
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners. Speak. I will hear you.
Ask questions about Constantine's attack.
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
You dare come here and accuse us of taking him? Let me throw him out this Renaigse and his Ilkdaren. May they receive this punishment for their arrogance.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the Vorst Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Sure. Okay, let's go see Katasach. Go up there. Oh. Why would the most straightforward answer be there?
Katisach. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
Afra? Where the fuck is Afra?
Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
I heard that name before. I don't know where it comes from. Afra. Bridge Alliance. So where is the nearest... Oh boy. Alright. have to go left. Boy. Is it here? Man, the mapping system in here is so, like, ridiculously stupid. Alright. Afra is in tier 4D, right? Why can't I remember? She's in New Serene. Port Cartier. I think that's where she is. I don't know what I'm doing, Captain. But I hate the fact that they don't know, like, they don't map it. Like, if you need to go and see the person, just mark it on the map. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Redunkadunk. Oh, that's not who it.
What can I
that's
do
not
for
who.
you?
It's not who I thought it was. Shit.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Do I have her as a companion? I don't think so. Oh man. Afra is a renowned naturalist who has joined Tier 4D to help the identity of many plants specific to the island. She has a full trust of Governor Burin, who sent her to accompany a small research expedition to find the ingredients of a cure for the Malachor. She is a young woman who is passionate about science and discovery, skilled in making all kinds of potions, and very experienced in handling firearms. But where the fuck is she? Oh my god, I don't remember where the fuck she is. Why can't I proceed? Why can't I proceed? She's not here, right? Because she's not a companion. Or is she? She is a companion. Compose my team. No.
Desade, I'd like to discuss something with you.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider everything else to be superstitions. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that she would be the best one to help you.
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will never betray the secrets of the Doneigada. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau, decorated with carvings and offerings. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the greatest mystery of this century. But they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone. Will you accompany me?
Sorry, I'm already very busy at the moment.
I understand. But think about it all the same. Anything else?
That's fine. Ask her about... Okay, so let's do that. Okay, leave.
I must leave you.
Okay. Now I'm going to compose my team. Petrus will be removed. Afra will be added. Alright. Let's get it started. I seriously did not think she was one of my companions. I'm gonna have to switch it at one point with Petrus again. For fighting beasts, he's just with his magic and everything. He's just that good. On the road again. I am running on the road again. Do diddly do do diddly do do diddly do do diddly do. What up, bud? What up? I don't remember. It's there, right? Yeah, I have to go that way. Good boy.
Here is the body of Katasach. Could you examine it and tell us what you make of his wounds?
Of course. This won't be the first time I've examined a corpse. We note a great number of large, blunt force contusions, covering the entire surface of the victim's body. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open and then collapsed. The open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire.
Yes. These wounds are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadaktas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Okay. Oh my god. This is so fucking annoying. Seriously. Well, apparently a rock did a better job. She did a better job than the rock. I got freaking stuck on this fucking shit here. God damn it. Anyways. I'm gonna go back to Petrus. I will not go back to Petrus right away, though. That's true. I always find part of this music sounds like Star Trek Voyager. For some odd reason. On the road again. I'm riding my horse on the road again.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead. Under Vosh Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken, according to a witness. And Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
Leave her to go to the ritual site. Allow her to go alone. I don't know what the difference is between both.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
I will follow him. Follow him wherever he may go. Bow, bow, ba, da, bow, bow, bow. All right. Do 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 do. Craft a potion. Let's see if I actually have the ingredients. Shit. I don't. Alright, I guess I'm going to be running for a while. I've been here before. It looks very similar. Or familiar. Yeah. That's why it looked familiar. Scavenger's organs. Okay, so I need to go see. I need to have that. Okay. So, craft the potion Frontless Ritual. I need that. Yeah. And this is. I don't know which one is. It's here. Okay. So let's go back here. It'll be a lot easier if I can go from here. Right? Actually, I can go right here. Right? Alright. So I have to go left. Can I go up, please? Thank you. Love is a battlefield. Like... Oh, that's scavenger's organs. Okay, I guess that's another one. And 3. Okay. And
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
oh. I have no clue what I just picked. I pressed the button by mistake because I wanted to run. I'm pretty far. I have to go. Alright, I have to go back to where I was. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. All right. Hoof fungus. Yum, yum. Where am I going? I can just continue here. Nothing that spells safe like running in the middle of the night. Where am I supposed to go now? My right. Oh, I fucked this. I fucked this up royally. I did not go the right way. Boops. All right. Oh yeah, I need to make us. Yeah, it's true. All right. And Meet Mev at midnight. Yes. Does it say what time it is, though? Doesn't say what time it is, does it? Yeah, so it is night now. So let's I guess let's where am I going? Where am I going? Background. All right. All right, let's see some action.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. But the moon is not yet high enough. Would you like to wait with me?
Yes. I'll keep you company.
Sit then in that case. And remain silent. I must meditate. Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfem, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tatamenam reloidan, adet alamen kantebedam en antelam verfracht kangom.
Katasak, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you. You never should have done that, Katasach. To save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young, blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me when they saw him for the last time.
Then you must earn their trust. Arm yourself with patience and courage on Olmanawi. Your journey is still long.
Thank you, Nev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Nev.
Alright, so what's the next on the list? Well, first of all, I'm going to save. So I can't continue this until I do this. Okay. Well, I saved, so let me save again. But that will be it for me tonight. I'm actually happy that I was able to stream for a couple of hours. I actually really missed it. Thank you to everyone that passed by. Avante, thank you so much for passing by, chatting it up a little just to say hello. Hope that you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful weekend, and a wonderful week if I don't see you. If you guys want to read our reviews, go to roundtable.ca. We have a lot of reviews there for entertainment purposes, games, video games, movies, TV, music, you name it. Roundtable.ca. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Have at it. Let us know what you guys think. It's three guys that just like to talk about what interests them in entertainment news. I think in some ways we need something to forget about life for a while. And for me, my escape is video games. If it wouldn't be for video games, I don't know what I would do actually. Because TV is really boring and repetitive. However, having said that, have a wonderful evening, and I shall see you next time. Have a good one, guys.